This video is brought to you by the 3 Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Lords of Waterdeep in about 3 minutes. It has no solo mode, it's a game for 2 to 6 players, playing time is medium, and it's a reasonably complex game. Waterdeep is the shining jewel of the Sword Coast on Faerun, a city of a million souls, all wrapped up in magic and intrigue. You are one of the shadowy Lords of Waterdeep, trying to amass power over your rivals. The game ends after 8 full rounds of play, tracked using these gemstones. The winner is the player with the most points, and you get these from multiple sources, but mostly from completing missions. Just look for the red hexagons. Worker placement. You place your workers in exclusive places to claim the associated benefit. Contract fulfillment. You take mission cards and fulfill them to gain points. Secret goals. Each player has a hidden lord with different scoring rules. Player turn. Grab a faction board. They are identical aside from showing you what color pieces you have. Take a number of worker meeples, known as agents, based on player count. 4 coins, 2 quests, and 2 intrigue cards. And your Lord of Waterdeep. Your Lord has special scoring rules on their card. Keep all this information secret. In the center of your board is your tavern. Whenever you gain cubes or money, place them there. Each round consists of a player placing one of their workers and gaining the resources shown on the location they are placed. No 2 workers may occupy the same space, and each player places 1 worker in turn order, and you continue until each player has run out of workers. These 4 locations all give you adventurer cubes. This location grants you the first player marker and an intrigue card, and this one 4 coins. These 3 actions let you claim mission cards along with a few bonuses. The final one allows you to reset all of the missions before selecting one. The Builder's Hall lets you buy one of the 3 available buildings for the cost and coins shown in their top left. Place the building in one of the spaces on the outside of the board and mark it with your player color. This is now a valid worker placement spot, and if another player places their worker here, the owner gets this special owner bonus. Replace the building you have constructed with a new one. The last spots are Waterdeep Harbor, which allow you to play a single intrigue card. These cards are either utility cards, attacks on other players, or mandatory quests, which are designed to slow opponents down. One quirk about Waterdeep Harbor is once all other workers are placed, you can place the workers from here into any still available spots. At the end of any worker placement action, you may choose to complete a mission if you meet its requirements. Remove the paid cost and gain the reward shown on the card. Some cards are plot cards and will have ongoing benefits for them. Otherwise, place a quest card face down here. At the end of a round, place 1 VP on each of the buildings in the building hall, return all workers to their owner's boards, and if it is turn 5, each player gains an additional agent. Why would you like this game? Lords of Waterdeep is a rock-solid worker placement game with just a little bit of theme added to it, and I found the theming is just enough to hook people in. A lot more than if it had been Farmers of Waterdeep. But that's doing the core game a little disservice. I think what makes Lords of Waterdeep hum is its interaction for a worker placement game. The buildings allow you to create places that other people can visit, and by doing so, they give you an advantage. The mission cards are in a central public pool, so competing over them is tense, as is competition for the spaces on the board. Add to that the intrigue cards, and the game can get quite spicy for a Euro. All up, this is a game I'd recommend to practically any group, and it can find a home with families, casual, and serious gamers. The best thing about this game is its expansion. It's rare that I recommend expansions as mandatory, but here they are. However, the game really is a very basic worker placement and resource conversion game. The expansions do help fix that, however. And if you are looking for a game with a sweeping D&D narrative, this ain't it. The theming is still rather light. For a more confrontational D&D game, try Tyrants of the Underdark. And for something more real world, try Village. Lords of Waterdeep, a spoonful of sugar does make the medicine go down. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.